Alright guys, forgive me for the poor lighting in my apartment, but I think I got the safety thing figured out with my Ruger Precision 6.5 Creedmoor. I got off work and took the lower receiver off again, and this time I pulled the trigger grouping out. There was a guy that had commented on my previous post saying that he had talked to a Ruger technician, said that there was actually locktite that was from the factory that had gotten into his trigger grouping, and that was what was affecting the safety. And at first it sounded kind of weird, but as I got to looking at it, the safety lever is attached to a linkage in the trigger group, and as I was looking at it, it actually started to make a lot of sense how that could be the problem. So I actually pulled the entire trigger group out. It's not a big deal. You take a bolt out, and there's a video on Ruger, there's a website on how to do that, and all over YouTube, super easy. So I took the trigger group out, and I looked down in it with a flashlight best I could, and I couldn't really see anything. So I added some oil, it's just some regular gun oil, and put it all back together, and lo and behold, the safety works a lot better now. It's actually pretty easy to move, whereas before I could barely move it. I almost had to use two hands, two thumbs to move it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here. Okay, so here's my Ruger. Get down here so I can show you. Just to show you guys that it is clear. Let's see if you can see in there. So no magazine, chamber's clear. It's on safe right now, and it takes very little effort to move it back and forth. Verify that the safety still works. And you can see it was pretty easy to move back. So hopefully just taking that trigger grouping out and re-oiling it, and if there is any Loctite in there, cleaning that out. Hopefully that'll work for you guys too. Saw this guy that had commented. I don't know his name right now, and I'm sorry for that. But if you do see him on my previous post, thank him, because it was his recommendation to try that. So long story short, it seems like taking the trigger group out, oiling it up, and I guess basically that's it. That's pretty much what I did to fix it, and it seems to be working pretty well. So you guys that are having trouble, try that. To take the lower receiver off, all you got to do is take out this bolt here, just under your rail, and then fold your stock over. And there's a bolt right down in here, this one here. Take that one out, and mine took a little convincing, but then you can pop your lower receiver off, and then you can get to the trigger group, and you can search videos on YouTube or on Ruger's website on how to do that. It's super easy. It took like 10 minutes to do all this, so that's what I did.